Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I know you are staying at home, and that's because of COVID-19 pandemic. And we, the faculty of New Vision Public School Ambajogai, ask you to stay at home and be safe. At the same time, we suggest you don't waste your valuable time. Instead of that, you have to move on in order to construct some useful work, because you have got promotion to the class 10th and now you are waiting to take the admission to the class 11th. At this moment, what better constructive work you can do is to join the online classes. Here, the staff of New Vision Public School Ambajogai started these virtual classrooms in order to help the students to reach their goals. So dear students, be with us to reach your goals. I am Parameshwar Swami, a chemistry lecturer. Welcome you all to the New Vision Public School Ambajogai Senior Secondary to class 11th. Dear students, as you are aware of this subject, chemistry subject, it is one of the most interesting, colorful and highly evaporating subject. Am I right? Yes, for many of the student, chemistry is a very interesting, colorful and highly evaporating subject, as you know that. And most of the students, they don't like the chemistry subject because it is highly evaporating. Yes, of course. So what we can do in order to succeed in this subject is, that is, it requires your dedication, hard work, right attitude and study habits. Dear students, together we can do this. Together we can make the chemistry as a colorful and interesting subject. By hoping this, I am going to start the chemistry classes at New Vision Public School Ambajogai. So what is the science, or what is the chemistry? How we are going to define this term, chemistry? As you know the definition of chemistry, so how we are going to define this? Chemistry is a branch of, look at the definition. Chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the study of structure, composition, properties and reactive characteristics of matter. So chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the study of matter. What is the structure of matter? What are its composition? What are its properties? And how it is reactive with other? So this is chemistry. Or simply we can define chemistry as, it is a study of transformation of matter. And in generally, literally we can say chemistry is a study of everything around us. Everything around us. So dear students, in class 10th, you have studied about the subject. What is chemistry? What are the different branches of chemistry? What are the different branches? Organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, analytical chemistry, biochemistry, medicinal chemistry, etc. So now in class 11th, what we are going to study is, look at the topics. So in the class 11th standard, we are going to deal with, the first chapter is some basic concepts of chemistry. Some basic concepts of chemistry. In this topic, we are going to discuss about the basic concept, as the name itself indicating, basic concepts. And Already we have studied in class 9th and 10th regarding this. So few more points are added to this. Particularly in this topic we are studying about mole concept and stoichiometry. Particularly mole concept and stoichiometry. Stoichiometry, it is a very important part. The second topic is atomic structure. In this topic, in 9th class, you have studied about this topic, atomic structure. What are the fundamental particles of an atom? How it is discovered? What are the characteristic properties? Fundamental particles. What are the fundamental particles? Proton, electron, neutrons. How it is discovered? What are the characteristic properties? How it is arranged, that is atomic models, J.J. Thomson model, Rutherford model and Bohr's model you have studied. In addition to this, we are moving to the one more concept, that is quantum numbers. In the foundation classes you might be studied about this quantum numbers. So once again we have to recall those concepts. And the third topic is periodic classification of elements. Yes, of course, this topic is also we have covered in class 10th. Periodic classification of elements. In addition to the same topic as we studied in the class 10th, we have to move few more concepts. That is trends in the physical and chemical properties. One more concept is there that we need to discuss. And the fourth one is chemical bonding and molecular structure. Fourth unit, chemical bonding and molecular structure. In this, types of bond: ionic bond, covalent bond, coordinate bond, dative bond, hydrogen bond. Among these you have studied few types, ionic bond and covalent bond. Definitions, examples, etc. you have studied. So further, structure of compound. Valence shell electron pair repulsion. One concept is there. VBT, valence bond theory, MOT, molecular orbital theory. Different theories of bonding we are going to deal in this part. And in the states of matter, there are different states of matters are there. You know that solid, liquid, gas. In that particularly about gaseous state we are going to study. Gaseous state, gases. And in the thermodynamics, the next topic is thermodynamics. That is, thermo means heat, dynamic means flow. We are studying about the flow of heat, how it flows, how the energy is liberated during the chemical reactions. About that we need to discuss. The next topic, equilibrium. It is a new topic. And this physical equilibrium and ionic equilibrium, we can divide this in two parts and we can separately study. One is physical equilibrium and second one is ionic equilibrium. The important part of physical chemistry topic, states of matter, thermodynamics, equilibrium. Redox reaction, you have studied the basic part, definition in terms of oxygen and hydrogen. Now in the present class we need to study about its definition in terms of electrons, finding the oxidation numbers and balancing the equations, and some basic introduction to the electrochemistry, which is a class 12th topic. So that concept we are going to cover in this topic. And the next one is inorganic part, hydrogen, S block, P block. In hydrogen, some important compounds of hydrogen like hydrides, water, hydrogen peroxide, etc. Its preparation, properties and all. In S block and P block elements, different elements are there, its physical and chemical properties and general characteristics we need to study about this. And it is completely memory based topic. Next one is organic chemistry, some basic principles and techniques. So in class 10th you have studied some nomenclature like alkane, alkenes, alkynes, aromatic compounds, that is benzene, etc. Its IUPAC nomenclature, structure, tetravalency, catenation properties, you have studied some basic things. Now in this class, some basic principles and techniques we are going to deal. GOC, General Organic Chemistry. This is GOC, General Organic Chemistry. So here the main part is fundamental concepts of reaction mechanisms. How the electrons are involved during the reaction. Electron movements, that is electronic effects. Some concepts we need to study here. The next one is hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons also you have studied in the class 10th. Here alkanes, alkenes, alkynes. About this functional group, general characteristic properties and some preparations also you have studied. The same thing we need to repeat, and some further chemical properties we need to study along with aromatic compounds. And lastly, environmental chemistry, an interdisciplinary topic. So these are the topics we need to study in the class 11th. Dear students, among these 14 topics, you have studied 5 to 6 or more than that. In state and CBSE syllabus, it is different. So once you just recall these topics, because we are moving to start the next topic, the first topic of the class 11th, some basic concepts of chemistry in the next video. In the next session, we'll start the first topic of class 11th, some basic concepts of chemistry. Dear students, be in touch with your subject in order to succeed in your life. So we, the faculty of NVPS, will request you to join with us in order to succeed in your life. Thank you.